This is Mike. Today I'm eating everything Mike's eating in this photo. One ultimate omelet, one lumberjack slam, one giant bowl of hash browns, one stack of pancakes, one breakfast sandwich, and that's just breakfast. For the rest of the day, I have to get through 3 gigantic meals eaten by contestants on the show My 600 Pound Life, which is a TV show that follows the lives of some of America's heaviest people who have some very high calorie meals. To make this challenge extra interesting, however long it takes me to get the food for each meal is the time limit for that meal. If I can't eat the meal in the time limit, then I have to eat double the calories for the next meal. Before I start this insane calorie challenge, it's time for a weigh-in. My starting weight for this challenge was 167.5 pounds. And just like that, it was time for meal number 1. Meet Mike. Again. Mike appeared on season 10 and had one of the biggest breakfasts ever seen on the show. Mike ordered a lumberjack slam, an ultimate omelet, an order of hash browns, cinnamon roll pancakes, a breakfast sandwich, and chocolate milk. I got this all from Denny's, and it took about 28 minutes for everything to show up at my front door. The lumberjack slam, aka the grand slam, came in at 667 calories, followed up by the hash browns, the pancakes, the breakfast sandwich, and a very tasty looking omelet. And of course, I couldn't forget the chocolate milks. It was finally time to get the day started.
Grand total for meal number 1 is $121.01. That's a big breakfast. So it took around 28 minutes for this meal to get delivered, which means I have 28 minutes to take this meal down. And if I can't take this meal down in 28 minutes, then I have to eat double the calories for meal number 2. So it's Saturday and it is currently 12:40 and I'm ready to get this meal officially started. First item I'm starting with is the breakfast sandwich. 3, 2, and 1.
This was one tasty breakfast sandwich, but it was missing something crucial.
Ketchup time.
With the combination of the ketchup, ham, cheese, and eggs, meal 1 was off to a fantastic start.
Hash brown time.
After the breakfast sandwich was down, it was time to move to the hash browns.
Sorry everybody, if there's one thing I can't stand, it's cold hash browns.
Even though this was going to cost me time, I was very confident I was going to be able to eat this in 28 minutes.
First plate is down. So far, it's going great.
And then I saw it.
That's pretty messy.
Now, I don't know about you, but if I find a hair in my food, I'm not going to have the biggest appetite. But I wasn't 100% sure if this was my hair or someone else's hair, so I went back to the challenge.
Who's team sunny side up and who's team scrambled? Comment down below.
As I worked my way through my hairless egg sandwich, I finally got to one of the items I was most looking forward to eating.
Bacon time.
The salty pieces of bacon and the sausage were amazing. After those were done, it was time to move to the omelet.
All right, first chocolate milk is down. The second plate is down, 11 minutes in. We just gotta get to our omelet next. This is looking tasty.
I gotta say, I've always been an IHOP guy, but Denny's makes a good omelet. This omelet came with a perfect amount of sausage, bacon, cheese, and some healthy vegetables. After I took down the omelet, it was time to get some carbs in, so I moved to the bread. I don't know what it was, but for some reason the jam just wasn't doing it for me. But a massive scoop of butter, that was exactly what my taste buds needed.
Third plate is down. I think it's time to get to the elephant in the room. These gigantic cinnamon roll pancakes right here.
Now, Mike's pancake stack wasn't nearly as big as mine. What can I say? I love my carbs. That's why I'm wearing this stylish shirt, which you can get on ErikTheElectric shop. Link in bio. Carbs are great, but so is butter. After adding a generous amount, it was time to dig in. I'll just say I very much enjoyed this.
Wow, those are some sweet pancakes. Goodness.
But apparently they just weren't sweet enough, so I added some more syrup. A few minutes later, I was shocked to see that I was at 23.5 minutes.
All right, we are 23.5 minutes in. Gotta get these pancakes down.
My confidence melted away almost immediately, but I pushed forward anyways and moved on to the rest of the pancakes.
All right, I have less than a minute to get these hash browns down, but let's go for it. These are stone cold. Oh well. Well, everybody have officially failed the time limit for this meal, but let's just go out with a bang. We all know ketchup on hash browns is the best. At least I think it is.
Despite the fail, I finished off the hash browns.
Oh man, that was a tasty breakfast.
Meal number 1, complete. Total calories consumed for the day, 5,497. Now it's time to meet Lacey. Lacey appeared on season 7 of the show. For lunch, Lacey took down a double cheeseburger, an order of large fries, an order of mozzarella sticks, 1 banana milkshake, and 3 spicy tacos. Since I failed to eat the last meal within the time limit, I have to eat all of this, times 2.
Alright everybody, so we're heading to our next destination right now. It is about 4 in the afternoon. This place is one of the most underrated places in fast food, and I'm very excited for it.
Who else loves Jack in the Box?
All right, so as soon as I order this, the timer begins. I'm gonna get 2 double cheeseburgers, please. 2 large fries. Do you have mozzarella sticks by any chance?
No.
No mozzarella sticks? I got something similar.
2 7-piece jalapeno poppers, please. Do you guys have banana milkshakes?
Nope. But we have vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, and we have the basic which is like a pumpkin spice with Oreo in it.
I love you, Jack in the Box, but really? Let's just not do that.
I'll have 2 strawberry shakes, please. I'm gonna get 6 tacos, please. Timer starts.
2 double jacks, 2 large french fries, 7 jalapeno poppers, another order of 7 jalapeno poppers, strawberry shakes, and 6 tacos.
Is that gonna be enough for one person?
To be honest, this Jack in the Box usually takes forever. So when I got $50 worth of food in 7 minutes, I was actually pretty surprised.
Thanks a lot, man. All right, everybody, so it looks like that took us 7 minutes for a $50 order. Now it's time to eat my Jack in the Box. So I got everything in this meal except the banana shakes, but I got strawberry. And it's looking very, very tasty. Let's get this meal started.
After I got into the first double cheeseburger, it was time for me to face reality.
I'm telling you all right now, there's no way I'm gonna beat 7 minutes, but I'm gonna give this one my best shot.
And after finishing the next burger, I was definitely sure I was gonna beat the time limit.
All right, so we're 5 minutes in. Oh, well. Jalapeno poppers.
These poppers were spicy and heat hot. Thankfully, I had some ranch to save the day.
We reached the time limit for this meal, which means the next meal I gotta double up on. Oh man. Excuse me. That's the bad news. The good news is the jalapeno poppers are very tasty with ranch.
Then I remember the deliciousness of ranch and barbecue sauce. It's one of the tastiest ways you can accessorize.
Second box of jalapeno poppers is down. Goodness, Jack in the Box just hits different. Finally get to say extra size. I thought you meant extra fries. You knew it had happened. Actually, gotta say I'm really impressed with Jack in the Box's like regular fries. We all know their curly fries are the best curly fries in the game. Their regular fries are good too.
After finishing off the fries, I realized how dark it was getting outside.
All right, both the fries are down.
So I had to make some quick adjustments to my camera.
The final thing I'm getting to is the best thing on the Jack in the Box menu.
Jack in the Box tacos are amazing, but Jack in the Box tacos and ranch? That's a whole new level of amazing.
All right, everybody, well, the shake is down, our tacos are down.
Meal number 2, complete. Total calories consumed for the day, 10,395. Now, it's time for you to meet Susan. Susan appeared on season 5 of the show. Susan ordered 2 burgers, 1 crispy chicken sandwich, and an order of fries. And apparently because I eat slower than an 85-year-old grandma, I have to eat all of this. Times 2. I decided to head to McDonald's to get all the food.
Can I get 4 regular cheeseburgers, please? 2 chicken sandwiches, please? 2 orders of fries, please. And then 1 medium Diet Coke, please.
This McDonald's is usually slower than the Jack in the Box.
Eat your Diet Coke?
Thank you.
So when I got my drink in just 30 seconds, I was really starting to get worried. A few seconds later, I had my entire order in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. That's gotta be some kind of record.
Dude, I'm screwed. 2.5 minutes. Come on, McDonald's. Usually, you're so slow. It's about to get a little messy. I'm gonna try my absolute hardest to get all this down because meal number 4 is the biggest meal in this entire challenge, and I really don't wanna have to double up on the calories for it. If you think I'm capable of taking this down in under 2.5 minutes, why don't you just go ahead and comment down below a cheeseburger emoji.
After observing my sad-looking McChicken, I drew up my strategy. I decided to preload my sandwiches with my fries.
Alrighty, it's time to get meal number 4 started in 3, 2, and 1. Boom.
I started off incredibly strong, and at just over 1 minute, I had 2.5 cheeseburgers completed. I pushed forward as hard as I could, but after finishing the final burger, I realized that my pace was just too slow. Upset and disappointed, I decided to finish off the meal.
All right, everybody, well, 3 minutes and 53 seconds. Man.
Meal number 3, complete. Total amount of calories consumed for the day, 12,909.
Well, it looks like I am gonna have to double up on the next meal.
And this is when things just started to get very crazy. But first, meet Karina. Karina appeared on season 6 of the show and had one of the biggest dinners in the show's history. She ordered a medium sausage pizza, 1 medium meat lovers pizza, an order of cheese sticks, 16 chicken wings, and a tray of brownies. And because I apparently eat slower than a 100-year-old grandma, I have to eat all of this. Times 2. A little while later, I had the Papa John's delivered straight to my door. This was gonna get rough.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 boxes of Papa John's deliciousness on my table right now. I have a sausage pizza right there. I have a pepperoni pizza. I have some cheese sticks. I have Domino's. This is not Domino's, Erik. The good news is, everyone, I've actually had a pretty tasty day. I've had 3 delicious meals and I actually feel pretty good, believe it or not. The bad news is I have a ridiculous amount of Papa John's on my table right now and I have no idea how I'm gonna be able to fit it into my body. But I do love pizza. And I'm assuming there's a lot of pizza lovers out there too, so if you're a pizza lover, why don't you just pause the video right now and drop a pizza emoji down below in the comments. I gotta get started on all this pizza. So without further ado, everyone, it's time for meal number 4. I think I'm gonna start with their cheesy bread first. Can't go wrong with Papa John's cheese bread.
I've done tons of insane pizza challenges in my day, but taking down 10 boxes of Papa John's was gonna require some serious strategy.
All right, first order cheese sticks are down. I'm gonna do something that I'm most likely going to need to do later, but I'm just gonna take care of it right now.
The first thing I needed to do was get my beverage ready.
I forgot how chewy Papa John's crust is, so I'm gonna need some extra soda for that. Start with their sausage pizza. That's not bad.
As a connoisseur of diet soda, I've become very familiar with the carbonation levels of different brands. The carbonation of the Diet 7-Up was really gonna help me with the chewiness of this dough.
Well, the pizza's absolutely amazing. Goodness.
Dunking the pizza dough in soda may seem gross, but it helps break down the chewy texture, which helps me take down more pizza.
Now we gotta move on to our second pizza right here. This is the pepperoni pizza. You know, I feel horrible for waiting this long to use their famous garlic sauce, but I have. So good.
There's something about Papa John's garlic sauce that's just truly remarkable. I made good use of it as I made my way through the rest of this pepperoni pizza, but unfortunately flavor fatigue was bound to happen at some point.
2 pizzas are down. Order of cheese sticks is down. I feel like Pizza the Hut from Spaceballs. Shout out to everybody that knows that reference. I can't remember what wings these are. These are kind of looking like Domino's wings. I really hope they don't taste like Domino's wings, because Domino's wings, no offense, Domino's. Yeah, these are exactly like Domino's wings. Oh well. Now it's time for the ranch test.
And then I realized that these wings were probably better off without ranch. I took down the rest of the wings and it was time to move to the next item.
Those are some salty wings. Goodness.
And then it started to hit me.
Won't lie, everybody, I'm definitely starting to feel it. How about we do this? Let's just make like a cheese bread concoction of some sort.
Sometimes I accessorize and try different food combinations and they just don't pan out the way that I want them to. I have no idea what I was going for here, but let's just say I'm never doing this again. As I worked through the rest of the cheese sticks, I realized that my jaw was hurting more than anything. This dough is incredibly tough.
Everybody, all I can say is that Papa John's, you make very, very tough crust. My goodness, this is like, I really am just delirious at this point because I've eaten way too much pizza and just things in general today. Second order cheese sticks is down. Goodness. Goodness gracious. Starting to see pizza in my vision. I do need to try something very, very important. Everyone, Wow sauce had to make its return, everybody. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. W. Oh, W.
As I got into pizza number 3, the cheese all hit me.
Ooh. There's a lot of pizza, man.
I had 1.5 full pizzas to eat and I had no idea how I was gonna do it. So I made a decision.
All right, everybody, here's the deal. I am 100% over everything with salt right now. And I feel not so good right now. I actually feel pretty good. So what do you think I'm gonna do? Because I'm gonna head on over to something sweet. I'm gonna get 2 Domino's. Oh, I'm definitely not getting to those right now. Cool. Very curious about this. I definitely need some sweetness all up in my taste buds right now. Oh, it's like a brownie cookie. Oh, this is relevant to my interest right here. I love brownies and I love cookies. See if it's gonna be good.
The brownies were epic at first, but I was starting to reach capacity. As I fought back more feelings of nausea, I knew that there was only one more thing left to do.
Gotcha.
I might actually try it one day, but today wasn't that day.
Ooh. Oh man, it feels like a just carbohydrate bomb is just going full explosion in my stomach right now.
I finished off the rest of the brownies, and that was the end.
Just like that, I gotta call that for this meal.
Meal number 4, incomplete. Total calories consumed for the day, 23,126. I may not have been able to finish the meal, but the night was still young, so I came back a few hours later.
It's currently 11:18, still the same day. Not gonna lie, everybody, right now, the last thing I wanna do is eat pizza, but a challenge is a challenge. I have quite a pizza baby right now.
I had 1 full pizza left, an order of wings, along with a tray of brownies and some crust. I was able to digest some of the food from earlier, but I was really gonna have to push it if I was gonna be able to get all this food down before the day was over. I went back to my combo of wow sauce and garlic sauce and went to work on the last part of this pizza.
Pepperoni pizza's down with the exception of these pieces of crust over here. I'll pick that up later.
2 merch plugs in 1 video. The I'll Pick That Up Later shirt is now available. Link in bio.
All right, everybody, well, I have no idea where I am right now. Whoa. I can't believe I'm here, but I'm here. There we go.
All I had left was this tray of brownies and the rest of the pizza crust. But I was starting to doubt I could actually do this. My stomach felt like it was in another dimension. I pushed back 1 more brownie and I was halfway through the tray.
Halfway through. All right.
By some miracle, I was able to get the rest of the brownies down, and then it was time for the crust.
Everybody, I do some really ridiculous challenges sometimes. And sometimes in those ridiculous challenges, I do really ridiculous things. This is about to be another ridiculous thing within a ridiculous challenge. I really don't think that made sense, but oh well.
With the help of the Diet 7-Up, I was able to push through to the last piece.
I'm dedicated this one to all of you. Papa John's has been complete. Now everyone, it's time for me to show you all my body weight.
But first, instead of showing you all weight gain, I figured I'd show you all some weight loss. Remember Mike from earlier? According to Distractify, Mike remained invested in bettering his health. And in November of 2021, Mike actually competed in his first 5K race. And as of right now, Mike actually looks like he's doing really well. So kudos to Mike. Oh, and remember Lacey? This is what she looked like while filming the show. It's pretty crazy because this is what she looks like now. Way to go, Lacey. But what about Susan? This is what Susan looked like while filming the show. And this is Susan now. Susan looks like an entirely new person. Props to Susan. And then Karina. This was Karina while filming the show. And this is Karina now. Awesome job, Karina. Now for the moment of truth. My final weight was 192.9 pounds, but with my diet and exercise regimen, I'll be back on track like usual. Go check out last year's cheat skipping video next in case you missed it, along with another calorie challenge similar to the one you just watched. It would mean the world to me if you gave the video a like, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you all in the next food challenge. Bye everyone.